lots of excitement about Ludwig A. Berg, the former world amateur #1. This was an absolute cracker into the second. That would set up birdie.
And he'd make his way round it to the 9th with pars all the way. That is for an eagle. Big hitter, this lad. Not to be. Birdie finish, home in 34, 32, 66 today. Very impressive.
You know, but in my mind, not as impressive as the man playing alongside him. Nikolai Højgaard has been the standout ball striker so far on these first 2 rounds.
This was also his final hole, playing alongside A. Berg. Eagle putt from a similar position. Coaxed it down there. He would tap in for the birdie. Bogey free, 67 to reach 12 under for Nikolai at halfway. Roderick Harrington at 9, his final hole of the day for birdie.
What a lovely way to finish, and safely through to the weekend at 5 under par, ever smiling.
Matt Wallace, final hole of his second round today. 3rd shot into this par 5. He's playing very nicely at 10 under par. Another birdie chance coming up there at the final hole for Matt Wallace. Knocks that one and he'll be up into 2nd on his own.
Luke Donald.
Well, normally a strength of his game. Well, this spin right back to the hole side. That's a very good opening pitch shot from the Ryder Cup captain. Now Wallace, to finish off what's been an exceptional day. Where's he been in the conversation? We've been talking about him. Look at this. In you go. He is a thoroughbred winner. I'd love him in my Ryder Cup team. Go on, Matt.
Hisatsune, a vision in yellow today in the bunker at 5. This looks tough, Steve.
The only good thing, he's on an upslope, so he can get it. He can get the elevation.
That's how you do it.
That's why he brung the bunker into play off the tee.
Yeah.
If you're that good, you're not bothered if you hit it.
No.
That's an unbelievable shot.
Alex Fitzpatrick, runner-up last week in Northern Ireland.
He's got a brilliant short game. We heard that from Stephen Gallagher. Oh, look at that. It's going probably 4 or 5 feet by, but unlucky they caught the middle of the pin. I think that would have gone in.
Great to have you here in Prague. You've been world #1, you've been PGA Tour #1, you've been DP World Tour #1. How did the media duties compare then to what you have now as Ryder Cup captain?
Similar, probably similar. It's been a busy job, for sure, in the last year, but I've really tried to enjoy it. I think just such a great honour, and it's getting very close now, isn't it? So it's becoming crunch time, and it's great to be here in Prague and see a lot of the guys that are on my radar playing so well.
They're playing very well. Now, since August 2021, exactly 2 years ago, you've played in 50 tournaments around the world. So obviously there's still a great emphasis on your own game. But when you come to these tournaments now, are you scouting talent? Are you trying to get to know the younger players better?
I am, especially since taking over the role as captain. I think I've wanted to play as much as I can. I think it really helps me understand how the courses are playing. I can really judge how the other players are playing because of that, rather than just being at home and kind of looking at ShotLink and the apps to see how the players are doing. So it's really important. Obviously as a competitor, I want to come out and play as well individually, but to be around the players, to talk with them, to keep the communication up, I think is pretty important in the role that I have.
and you've played under so many captains yourself in the Ryder Cup over the years. Do you have a particular style that you're trying to model yourself on, or will you do your own thing?
Yeah, I get asked this question a lot. I've played 4 times in Ryder Cups and 4 very, very different captains. So I think you pick little bits that you like from each one. But for me, I'm just trying to be myself. I'm just trying to be authentic. I think that's how the players react more positively to you. You know, you're not trying to be somebody you're not. So, you know, I think I've had to come out my shell a little bit and be a little bit more extrovert. I'm more of an introvert at nature, but it's been fun, as I said. I've really, really enjoyed the journey.
Well, we appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the way out here.
Thanks.
Just 23% today. Fortinet stats delivering those brilliant nuggets. 23%, very low.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people earlier on having a go at the green and just knocking it in the rough, sort of pin hole high.
Yeah, lovely shot, lovely. No, great how he took a bit of extra sand there, more speed, and just let the ball release. Give you a chance here, Anthony, up and down?
Yes.
Normally gets...
Bob, don't let me down.
No, he hasn't,
Go
he
on.
hasn't, he hasn't, he hasn't.
that's
He
suited
stiffed
me.
it, it was just beautiful.
This could go a foot in front of him or off the front. If he gets this inside 5 feet, it would be unbelievable.
Better than that, Wally, better than that, better than that. It is incredible, as described, really awkward, horrible lie. My goodness me, that was talent.
Hisatsune pours in another birdie. That gets him within 3 of the lead.
I think the greens are firming, just a little. Just a lovely sawn off follow through, but doesn't like it. Not sure why, maybe it's just slightly left.
Oh, great. Well done, Luke. He'll battle to the end.
It's amazing how this is playing so much harder, which is with a club of breeze into.
Oh, yes. He got that because he got the perfect pace. Got one. About time. There you go. Patience rewarded for Sami Välimäki. Look at the stance. He's not got one of these silly wide stances that everybody uses nowadays. Look at his posture. Very nice also from Hisatsune, 3 in a row.
Makes the game a load easier when you can do that.
Making it look beyond simple right now. I mean, that stroke is almost perfection of symmetry of pace back and through, isn't it?
Straight at this with a 3-iron, Donald. Ooh, used to pins out for fun.
Oh, he's knocked that pin out there. That's a great shot. Second shot on its way at the 12th, a reachable par 5.
His first bogey of the week coming on 11. Wow, what a way to bounce back that could be.
It's not very high, is it? Oh, nice putt there from Luke Donald. Up the hill, second shot, 126 yards, just at the TV towers, you line.
This will be his 4th wedge of this 9. He's not been outside 10 feet by my count. Richard Bjork.
And getting it. He has putted superbly over these last 2 days.
He's pretty straight at the end.
Well, that is how close the Ryder Cup captain came to making the weekend. He battled manfully, did everything he could. He hit some very good shots on the closing stretch, but the putter didn't help him.
Pretty straight, just a hair down the hill. I like this one.
mean, if he's missed by fractions, and that's just a great round of golf and a great 36 holes of golf for Bjork, trying to force himself into that Ryder Cup team.
To watch another DP World Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.